Hey, Chad. Hey, we finna run this shit the fuck up, man. We finna run this shit the fuck up. They want this content. We finna get them number content. Hold on. I want to make this shit look raw. Cause that's my goal. To make everything we do look fire. My nigga. Everything is a must that we do. Everything must has to be fire. Fire, fire, fire. Everything must be fire. That's my goal. Everything must has to be fire. Fire, fire, fire. Hold on. I fix the camera. I wish I could find my battery lights, but it seems like people like to touch my shit and not put things back in the place that I have 'em. So we not gonna tweak on that. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do. I ain't gonna lie, this shit look fire. This shit look fire, my nigga. Everything we do must be fire, my nigga. Hey, sometimes you gotta fuck everything must be fire, nigga. Everything. You gonna keep counting me out in this bitch. Oh, for no. Everything must be fire. Fire, fire, fire. I'm trying to get this shit set up the right way. Let me see. How we looking? Hold on. Cause I don't think they putting in much effort as we is. Everything must be fire. Everything must be fire. They ain't know it could do all this. Everything must be fire, gang. Everything. Everything when I say everything must be fire. Dude, I feel like I need to scoot this damn camera back though. Don't lie. It might freeze a little bit. I remember one stream I had this shit perfect. I be hating this shit right here though. It be freezing. Like why this shit so sensitive? Like if I move stuff too hard, that shit be sensitive and shit. Like, well, we ain't got time for that. We on some making shit happen. But back on DDG ass and everybody else ass. I feel like I just wanted to show y'all everything I got. It's cold as hell in here too, by the way. Hold on, cause I want this shit to be right. I got too many cords. Hold on, let me set up right. I wanna give y'all the firest content I ever can bring when it come down to the streaming shit, content shit, all that shit. I wanna bring the most firest shit. I need the little back. I need the bottom piece. Hold on, because I want to do this comfortably as possible. Yeah. What they say? Back at it again. Damn, where the fuck my phone just go? There you go. Damn, I kicked some shit. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. How we coming? How we coming? Is my shit blurry? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Damn, I keep forgetting. I'm already right here. Holy shit. How we coming? Is my shit blurry? Why it is freezing the crib right now? Real quick. So I'm saying though, how we looking? Hey, good. It's a black blurry. Hold on. Let me fix it. It be getting blurry out of nowhere sometimes. But once I got the right settings, it's busting. I ain't gonna lie. I know this light. Try to turn this light up, son. It be getting blurry out of nowhere sometimes. But once I got the right settings, it's busting. Hey, tell them YouTube stop sleeping though. Hey, we gotta figure out a way to do this shit, gang. I ain't gonna lie. We gotta figure out something. I'm gonna keep spreading that positivity for. We gonna figure out something. I'm thinking reaction videos, all type of motherfucking content. Like, I need to center myself a little better or something. Like, how can we, as a group, get better? And my shit ain't free, so we cool. Bro, I wanna do high end production shit, G. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I ain't trying to follow no trends. I ain't trying to do the shit these other niggas doing for. I'm trying to do what's best for us to grow. Like on some real shit. What can we do to keep growing? Like how can we fuck the game, OG? Like when you see shit like this, G, how can we fuck up the game? How can we knock them out the park? I feel like we need to knock niggas out the park, G. Like Just do what you vibe to. I don't know. That's done fine. Like, how can we combine everything together? Like, I feel like I be having the knowledge. Like Shorty said, she need a team come up with ideas, but I'm trying to see what fits and what works and what makes sense. And then combine it all together, like boom, and just keep pumping that shit out, like pop, 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 pop. Cause we can't get left behind, bro. We out here getting older and shit, and it's like I feel like we not in the space to waste time, cause we in the space of growth. Everything must grow. Everything must evolve. We can't take no L's. Hell no, we not need. We can't take no L's. I play with my head too much. I see, but I'm thinking about doing like gaming, old school gaming. Cause I ain't gonna lie, the 2K community for me, that era is so dead and gone for me. G, that era gone. Now reaction videos still looking like a thing for me. Besides that, I'm still trying to think like what else can we do? Like, I'm like, all right, we out here with this DDG shit. DDG said we hating on the mans. To be honest, I feel like we not hating on the nigga. Nigga, I think we saying the shit that need to be said. Nigga, you gotta understand the truth. So, what I did, I reacted to Young Don the Sauce God. You know what I'm saying? Talking about how much you think us niggas is reactors and all this shit hating on you. But motherfucker, we not hating on you. We just telling you the truth. Then look, whole time I'm clipping that because I'm gonna make a video out of that shit, out of that reaction video I did. Get a notebook, write down your ideas. I do got a notebook in the car. I need to stop letting shit sit on my dome though. Like I be having shit sitting on my dome. Like it just be sitting there. Like I need to get that shit out because I feel like that's what drives me. To be honest, I feel like that's what driving me crazy on myself. And I'm not shit. I'm not scared to share or be vulnerable with y'all because fuck it, who gives a fuck? The more I get comfortable doing shit like this and talking on camera, the more the better. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we in a new space and day and age of time. But since we finna go get our notebooks, we finna come up with some ideas. Where's my goddamn key? I don't know where my keys at. We finna go get the handy dandy notebook. Hey, look though. All bullshit aside though. This how you go crazy, bro. You leave you it's like when you know how to do too much shit, that shit will drive you crazy. Like you gotta get that shit out your head, folks. I need more space in my brain. I be having all the resources and shit. I'm just a little fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna go run to the car because I got my keys. And I don't forget my notebook. And we finna put all these ideas together. Alright, I'm back. Shit. I wasn't going there for that long, was I? Alright. My shit froze. No, it ain't. Alright. We gotta get these motherfucking ideas out of here. Before we lose our motherfucking mind. I think I'm over here losing my shit. And then we gonna get back to this DDG shit. Cause I'm low key kinda losing my shit right now. And I don't know why. And it's an ugly ass notebook. I was like, I got so many ideas that I didn't even finish and do because of motherfuckers like to destroy shit, hate niggas, same little situation. But fuck all that. We doing reaction videos, reactions in this bitch. But we gonna post our reaction videos and shit. We gonna do live reactions, live reaction videos. Boom. Then we gonna post them. But before we do the reaction, the live reaction video, see this what we see. Yeah, it be so much shit to react to. Like I wish I had two cameras so when I could turn around, boom, then boom, then boom, then boom. But we don't got all the resources like the other niggas do. But if we did, we'll be killing the motherfucking game. Boom. We gonna do shit like what is this even called? This shit I'm doing. What is this even called? I just be doing shit. What is this called? What we gonna call this face head talks. We gonna call it face head talks. Cause I don't fucking know. But but sometimes I might gotta post a. I might gotta do the face head, then post. I don't know. I better blink up in a blink of an eye. Alright, boom. Face head, live reactions. And we post them bitches on YouTube. Gaming. We do the same thing for gaming. Gaming. Face head. And what do I like to do? Old shit. Old school. Old school game. Cause I think I'm more funny when I'm playing old school shit. When 2K, I'll be ready to crash out. That shit too low vibration. I will crash the fuck out. I need to stay level headed. I need to stay away from toxic shit. Now, my nigga, now to the bigger shit, and then we can move on to the reactions. Then post. We gonna do shit simple. We gonna do shit simple. The goal is to post 10 shorts a day. So we just made our system. Face head talks, live reaction videos. That's saying like, oh yeah, whoop whoop whoop. And then boom 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 boom. Face head game and post. Boom. I said face head. Because I ain't know what to call it. And what else? What else should we do? Oh, I like to do cinematic shit. But that's so I got three niches. And three niches that I crack down on. But I will show you the other one later. I can't. That's some big shit. But right now, since we just started back on our YouTube shit, we gonna do the face head live reaction shit, and we gonna post our content. And then the biggest shit we gonna worry about later, gang. I ain't gonna lie. The other shit we gonna worry about later. But we finna get back into this little DDG shit, cause this nigga sent me some fucking haters. I don't think we know fucking haters. Oh yeah, we gotta schedule the days out on phone now. See, that always been the hard part for me, G. Me scheduling things and following up with that schedule and that plan be the hardest part. I don't know why. I've been struggling with it for years. I don't know because people like to interfere with my plans or my vision and shit like that. But I like the way Corey Kitchen do his shit. I like I don't know, I like a lot of shit. It's like I don't know what to next. I don't cause I could do everything, but I'm only one person. So, see. Gee, it's hard because I know I do so much shit. And then it's like, I don't like a niche. I don't like that niche shit. I really hate it. It's creative shit. It's like being creative in this world don't really, how can I say it? Don't reward creativity in a way. Like, it's hard being creative and structured because creativity come out the fucking blue. And then you gotta have structure, my nigga, because you only one person. But when that one person know how to do so much, it's like, how? And then you gotta try not to stress yourself out because you can really stress yourself out with this shit. Like I was just watching the girls. This bitch, I need to stop calling people bitches. She almost got like 1 million followers on YouTube, and all she do is post scary gameplay and being herself every day. But then I be thinking like, damn, do she work? Hell no, she don't work. But how much time did she put in it? Do she? Do she got irritating people in her life? Do she got motherfuckers that's constantly trying to destroy her because they see something great within her? That's my question, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm also. It's like when you get older and shit, you start thinking about like, damn, motherfucker trying to make me waste my youth. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't trying to waste my youth. I'm still young. They be like, motherfucker, like, man, you still young, man. I feel old as shit. I feel like I done been through so much, some shit I ain't even supposed to be going through. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Oh, you young. Trying to hear none of that shit. I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. I'm just trying to keep figuring out ways how to grow as a motherfucking human being on this goddamn earth. What the fuck is it called? I used to say I'm a, I'm a multi-dimensional human. I'm a no. I used to I forget what the fuck I said when I was younger. I'm a multi-dimensional something having a human experience. So this human experience fucking me up. I don't want to get old. Nigga be forgetting shit, not giving a fuck about shit. I'm fighting the not giving a fuck shit. Like I'm trying so hard to give a fuck, It amazes me how hard for the past couple of, like, I don't give a fuck no more. I done lost all fucks. I don't have no fucks to give to nobody or anything or anybody. It took that one ass relationship and fucked me up. We supposed to have been in this shit together. That shit fucked me up. Fucked me up. Well, I guess that's my story, and this motherfucker part of my story. Now we really get, when I think about it, we in this shit for life. I feel like a SoundCloud rapper for like feel like a SoundCloud rapper. Bro, when it comes to this content shit, I feel like a SoundCloud rapper, G. I'm over here trying to find myself again. For y'all ever came to a point where you trying to sit up here and you trying to find yourself again, G. Nah, motherfucker. Now you sitting up here going to the gym. Now you over here working out and shit. Cause you gotta find yourself again. Cause you done fucked up somewhere in life where you done got fucked up. I'm a recovering fuck up. That's how I feel. So now we gotta figure some shit out. The next motherfucker play with me, I'ma shoot him. I'm finna get on that Godfather shit. You play, you troll, you're gonna get shot. You fuck up what I'm trying to get to in life, I might kill your ass. That's how I'm feeling. Cause it's like, nigga, we not kids no more. We grown as hell. So if you fuck around and play, I'ma fuck around and I might fuck you up. Like, anybody can get it. Anybody can get it. Like, I might need to start shooting niggas. Cause if you play, you're a troll. I'm fucking you up. That's how I feel. Niggas, ignorant motherfuckers, they gotta go. They got to go. Like, I don't even understand this shit. I don't even bro. I don't understand niggas with that DDG mindset. And it's a whole code of them motherfuckers. Like that, it could be your mama, your girlfriend or something, your cousin, your brothers. Like, no, niggas over here trying to win. You trying to destroy the wrong motherfuckers. Why you doing just trying to destroy or get into it with the neighborhood drug dealer or something? Why you coming over here fucking with me, the chill motherfucker? That like to, chill and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get shit done. You gonna fuck with me and you gonna fuck with my mental. You gonna fuck up my shit because you don't want to see me doing great. That's some fuck shit. Oh, you afraid of my greatness? Or you jealous for whatever reason? Oh, I did want to react to that OT Genesis shit because he talking about some he gonna get into it with J Fo. Like, we gotta watch that shit. So what I'm finna do, I'm finna set up my green screen. I'm finna set up all this shit. And we finna get back to reacting to shit. Cause I feel like this finna be a good stream. I'm finna upload this thumbnail real quick. Um, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get out this mentally exhausted shit too. Like, y'all ever feel like mentally exhausted in this shit? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I'm 26 now or what. Well, I already put my foot up somebody's ass, G. Why you telling me I don't got enough storage? I delete Facebook. I don't even need Facebook. Them niggas don't support you for shit. That's like a little hating ass little, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go ahead and get into these reactions. Now my shit might look a little crazy, and it might go a little blank, but fuck it. It's time to grow, folks. I ain't gonna lie, folks. I'm finna fuck around. I'm finna start preaching growth, and I'm finna just start doing it. What Nike say, just do it. Nike say, just do it. Everything else will fall in place. Just do it. Just fucking do it. So we gonna practice that little line right there, chat. We gonna practice that. Just do it. Just do it. We gonna just fucking do it. Hold on, cause I gotta grab this thing right here. Damn. Now I can cut my camera back on. All right, chat. Yeah, that was some work. You play, you troll, you gotta go. You hear me? You play, you troll, you got to go. Gang. I say you play, you troll, you got to go, gang. You play, you troll, you gotta go. I don't know where you gotta go, but you gotta get the hell out of here. You get that green screen. Goddamn. Oh shit, I'm little as shit. Just meditate for 30 minutes. Man, it's crazy. I used to do that shit. I'm finna start back. 30 minutes is a long ass time though. God damn. Alright. Got the green screen back ready. Green screen jumping in this bitch. Nah, ain't no giving up shit. We can't even afford to give up. Nigga, I give up. I'm fucked in life. I might end up. Oh, I ain't finna be homeless out in this bitch. Shit. It's now or never. What the fuck I was finna do? Oh yeah. OT, J, OTJ. I need to make this shit a little orange. I look blue as fuck. Damn, I look orange as hell. J. Cinco. I gotta put J Cinco back in my title for me. Because I've been reacting to his videos. He just dropped a music video. Damn, that shit hurt. I thought they said, that nigga, it's a nigga, OT Genesis was trying to get into it with, oh, let me see something. Somebody sent it to me on TikTok. Somebody sent me a video on TikTok to react to. Man, what the fuck is that? Okay, DJ Academics. DJ Academics. This nigga changed his name to King Academics. He said he not no DJ no more. He's a king. Like this, they like what shit.
They got me feeling like I'm academic. Situation chat. If you guys have not been to the academy.blog, please get over there quickly. There was a flurry of new documents that was filed in court, a flurry. And these things contain so much details. Usually you have to become a Patreon member to see this stuff, chat. But for this one, this was called pro bono. Y'all gotta see this shit because the feds are alleging a lot of stuff. They even accuse Dirk of trying to paint the feds in a negative light by sending out his lawyers to do multiple interviews. One that included with me. We did an interview with Drew Finland, his attorney, on Off the Record, where he explained a bunch of stuff, and also he then subsequently went on Vlad TV. So let's get into some of these motions that are given so much talking points when it comes to the Dirk case. Now, let's be very clear. And by the way, I'm monitoring. I'm hearing my dogs have a little bit more motion. I don't think Rock Nation has entered the property yet. It wouldn't be wise of them, but you never know. I'm probably gonna have to bring in Big Plu in a little bit before the cops call me. Like, yo, your neighbors say they can't. Okay, give me about. Remind me in about like 8 minutes. If in 8 minutes I'll bring the boys in, maybe the girls. I don't know. Maybe the girls. Okay.
What the fuck,
So,
green screen? Shit.
so in some new documents that were filed, I want to give you the latest, and I want to give you the breakdown in short form before I get to the long form document read. So
Alright, come
Dirk
on,
is
academics.
at a place where, remember that his trial was supposed to start in October. It got pushed back essentially to January. He essentially didn't agree with it, but everybody else agreed with it. Why did he want a quicker trial? He wanted a quicker trial because he's the person who they claim with the least amount of evidence, with the he said, she said, and I told you they will not lock him up permanently in a federal trial unless they have some cooperators. So the way that he could try to counteract that is, while they don't, they might have one or two cooperators that they listed as quote unquote co-conspirators and didn't reveal their name,
This
but they
eyes
don't have
look
some of the
like
key
I done
guys yet.
fucked up
So
them
you know what
lights.
Dirk is doing? Dirk is like, fuck that. Let's get the trial immediately, that before you could threaten these guys and flip them and give them more information that they flip on me, you guys got to come with what you got. Obviously, some of the other guys, some of the guys who are accused of being shooters, and there might be some more evidence on them, they're like, well, we're not going to rush to trial and go sink our entire chances of getting out that quickly, especially when we could probably try to suppress some evidence. We could do this and third. So there's two diametrically opposed strategies. If you're one of the shooters that they have dead to rights, or you're, say, OTF Vonnie, who they believe bought the gloves and ski mask and bought the accessories that the shooters used, you want to delay the trial. Why do you want to delay the trial? Because you want to try to suppress some of this shit. You don't want all this stuff being admitted into evidence, because you can be like, hey, this is a just a honest. Listen, I know 2022 we're out of COVID times, but it's like, hey, this was our procedure. We usually move
Bro,
around this for
DJ
incognito. Make up
Academics look like the fucking potato head from Toy Story.
whatever excuse you want. So that would be their demeanor to things, right? Like, hey, we're gonna whatever. Okay, cool. Dirk wants to get the trial immediately. Dirk is like, yo, shit, I know y'all ain't got everybody flipping on me. Maybe I got one or two, but them one or two y'all got right now don't got that much of a tie to me. I got plausible deniability. Y'all got to convict me beyond a reasonable doubt. I could explain it away. Why were you in LA? Well, I went to do a podcast. I went to do a video shoot. I went to do this. Why'd you go on the thing with him? Well, this is a guy I've been rolling around a lot with. Oh, well, the guy said that you told him this. Well, I didn't tell him that. There was a general sentiment that, why would I have to tell people to go kill somebody for Vaughn when everybody knew that Vaughn got killed? These guys are from some of his blocks. These guys had more reason to do it. Not saying he would point the finger, but he had some plausible deniability, right? So he wants to go to trial quick. They want to go to trial later. The judge subsequently agreed with like pretty much the other dudes, and essentially they're going to be going to trial like
Hey,
they set
I
for
ain't gonna lie,
January.
when Kendrick Lamar came out, the party must die. Kendrick Lamar was not bullshitting. Cause we literally watched a party die. I feel like that shift coming. And it's gonna be a lot of content creators that came from the bottom. It's gonna rise all the way to the top.
But it might even be delayed more. Now, in that, because they're not going to go to trial now, Dirk is proceeding with what's called a motion to dismiss. Dirk is saying this case is bullshit, and by the way, a bunch of other inmates are saying, "Nah, this case is bullshit."
Come on, Dirk, get the fuck out. You know goddamn well this case ain't bullshit. Your time just finally caught up to your ass. That's what it was. All that it's crazy how all these niggas that be on demon time, life is going down the hill now. I feel like the gods is on the rise.
Y'all don't got what y'all need to really prosecute us. Now, what motion to dismiss on its face value is that, listen, there isn't enough probable cause, given especially discovery or any other.
And it's like y'all don't see the energy and the vibrations and all these energy shifts going on. Like now we gotta call it for what the fuck it is. There's like everybody popping up. I feel like, man, that spiritual shit. I've been so tapped out of my spiritual side, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been so tapped out of my spiritual side. But I knew all this was gonna play out before all this shit played out. It's like back then, all you had to do was sit down and watch the show. Excuse me. And I wish some of the creators like now, like from back then, like I know some lot of like raw, like even businesses, small businesses that even it's like it was so much bullshit that took in place. I feel like this energy shift gonna be a crazy ass shit. Like I'm thinking all the black businesses that came out around COVID. It feel like all the good shit that was coming out of COVID. I feel like oh, black people feel the rise of ourselves. Not just black people, people with good energy, people that's on positive shit. People the energy, you gotta be on that wave, man. I feel like that's finna come cause all the niggas that was on demon time and this, that, and the third, why all them niggas is dead now? Or locked up. Like what's going on? The niggas that was running like flugazy ass businesses. Then people like all these little so called narcissists and shit getting called out and shit. You think all this shit by coincidence? I'm just calling shit out for how I see it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just calling it how I see it. Of myself, we vibe and shit. Sometimes these streams get like that, folks. We gonna be lit. We can't force the energy. We just gotta go with the flow. I'm not forcing no energy. I want some chill shit. Like I wish I had some wine right now because I'm really fiending for some liquor right now. And I know the liquor store. The liquor store. See, either I go to the liquor store, get some liquor or some wine. I mean, no. I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. Either I go get some wine or I pay for Shadow PC and we can start playing some motherfucking games. But I
Information.
do got bills I got to pay, and I've been slacking
Hey
on my
yo, what
bills.
the fuck?
I know, right? I've been slacking on my bills. Look, I told you, G. I didn't hit the stage where I don't give a fuck, and I'm trying to gain my old self back. But that's what happens when you deal with motherfucking demons. That shit draining. Bro, it's crazy because I don't know for I don't know for you think I need a blunt? Can we smoke? Damn, we can't even smoke. I can't even smoke in the crib for God damn. See, this is why I miss being in a relationship. Like I'm finna go kiss and make up with the bitch. Like, but she ain't try to. She too hard and she too gangster. I don't need that in my life. I need some soft shit. I'm sorry. I'm tired of this hard. I'm tired of these hard ass bitches. G. I ain't gonna lie. These bitches be too tough for me, man. I be ready to put my motherfucking hands on a hoe.
Came out that would warrant this case to be heard by a jury. Okay, keep in mind. Let me give you the reason,
I'm
the
slowly
levels of
picking up
proof
though.
that you need to get to a place where you go to trial.
Bro,
So
I still find it funny how all these niggas that's on demon time either dead or in jail. Like, it's funny as hell. It's not all of them, or most of the shit. It's like all that manipulate shit. They trying to manipulate good people. It's like that shit catching up to them. Now the good people need to build themselves back up because there's some genuinely good people that done fell all the way down. They got dead the worst way possible due to demon ass niggas with this nigga mindset. But it's crazy how we call niggas the voice. It's crazy how we call niggas the voice. Niggas like can we call them the voice, but we don't call Rashad Jamal the voice. He said he the voice for the people. What people? You the nigga. You a goddamn devil. They gonna run when we shoot. Now you in your mud shot looking like you batshit scared. He looking like he got this mud shot look like his life already over with.
So, bingo. For usually for a detainment, you need reasonable suspicion.
These the I don't give a fuck, I'ma crash out faces. And then look, you gonna be all sad and hurt because you fucked around and fucked up.
We reasonably have a suspicion that you committed a
Crazy in the
crime.
YN,
What
man.
could that
So
mean?
that's crazy.
Yo, there's a nigga with I don't know, a scar on his left cheek. Right, I know it says right, but okay, this is right on your screen. There's a nigga with a scar on his right cheek that I saw walking away from the body. Immediately, a police is gonna stop you.
How the fuck did we get to this point in life, bro? Like, how did we get to this point in life? Like, why do we praise demonic ass, spirited ass niggas? Then where do these niggas come from? Deep down inside, they be good people, but they just
Hey
do
yo, what the
shit.
fuck?
They just do fuck shit just because. Why? Or they faking like they good people. Who knows? What is a good person nowadays? Like, you fucking over your own people. You backdooring the good people that's in your life.
And they're going to have the authority to stop you and detain you because of reasonable suspicion. Usually in most states, again, this is a federal case, but I'm just giving you some legal basis. In most states, reasonable suspicion will allow the police to at least stop you, detain you, and identify you while they continue that investigation. Now, the further step up from reasonable suspicion will be probable cause. Probable cause could be on face value.
And we already know Pooh Shiesty going back to jail.
Okay, people, this Lil Durk
Said the same shit. Pooh Shiesty snitching.
situation just got a whole lot worse. There's new paperwork that just dropped. There's some interesting insights in
Shit.
there. And I'm sorry to all of you Durk fans that are following, that are praying for Lil Durk to slide his way out of this situation. It's looking to me like he's cooked. I already thought that he was cooked. Okay, I knew that the state clearly had some serious evidence. All right, they said they had gigabytes on gigabytes, thousands of pages of information, and we're slowly drip feeding little bits of that information. We're getting little bits of that information piece by piece, and it's looking bad, man. If you saw my update that I did yesterday, okay, I did a little update on two major things that happened in this situation. Actually, kind of three major things that happened in this situation. Okay, there was reports that Durk was making a Hail Mary, trying to use a kind of political loophole to basically call into question the Central California.
I feel like Lil Durk knew he was gonna get locked up. Now he tried to push this Muslim shit like he a good person, trying to change his life. He already knew what the fuck was gonna happen to him before it even happened to him. He fucked up. He fucked up.
DA to try and get
He
himself
knew all that
freed.
shit was gonna catch up to him. He knew all that shit was gonna catch up to him. He just didn't know when.
Listen, I made this video talking about Trump's mistake might set Lil Durk free, and then the state clapped back and they dropped serious paperwork on Lil Durk's head. They're claiming that he was planning to kill O-Block members who didn't slide for Vom. That was seriously bad. And they also mentioned that he was at war with O-Block member Munna Duke, who ended up losing his life, and that's led to even more evidence circulating on Reddit that seems to suggest Lil Durk and his crew were extremely happy when Munna Duke got killed, and they were actively trying to kill members of the O-Block gang. So this is bad. All right, you seen this is bad. This is really bad, and it's getting worse. So Lil Durk's team are doing their best to try and overcome this thing. Okay, they're filing a motion to suppress. They're trying to get all of this evidence suppressed. They don't want the public to know about what's going on. They wanna kind of seal a lot of documents. They want to keep everything under seal. They're trying to keep all of the proposals, motion to. They want to keep this thing under wraps, but it's not going too good because once again the state have clapped back. and they have given a whole bunch of new reasons, new arguments, new pieces of information that are very, very damning for Dirk Banks, man. It's actually crazy. Okay, it's actually crazy. I'll give you, this is a bit of a long summary, but essentially in this document, okay, they're basically, look, all right, they're basically asking for the jury in this case to be kept completely anonymous because there have been threats against the judge from OTF fans. There's been threats that people are threatening to destroy the courthouse if Dirk goes down in this case. And there's also been, and there's a lot of redacted stuff in here, but some ways, okay, if we knew what was going on, the silence says more than words, because it seems like there's some very serious things that are redacted here that seem to pertain to cooperating witnesses, potential other witnesses, people involved in this case, and that apparently there is serious likelihood of violence against these people. Okay, this is crazy. And not only that, but it's revealed that Lil Durk was actually caught with an Apple Watch inside his cell, and he is in a whole lot of trouble. It says here that the plaintiff, United States of America,
with an Apple Watch in jail with no Wi-Fi.
So it's Dirk Banks versus the United States of America. They request that the court seal the government's motion to impanel an anonymous jury, as well as other exhibits. The government has publicly filed redacted versions of its motion to impanel an anonymous jury and
losing his motherfucking mind. I ain't gonna lie.
Declaration of Jaron Farnby to protect sensitive witness information and other sensitive information. So they've got witnesses, they've got confidential informants that they're trying to protect because they think that there is a real, genuine threat to the lives of not just the confidential witnesses, but also the jury. Okay, they really think that OTF might actually be out here trying to take out members of the jury, people that are participating in the trial, and even people that are actually involved in the case itself, from judges to prosecutors. Okay, it says here, for the reasons described in the attached declaration, sealing of these documents is necessary to protect certain criminal history records and the identity of witnesses who participated in the government's investigation, who may testify at trial, and whose safety or whose family safety may be endangered by disclosure of identifying information. So they're saying, we think that if the world knew about who was actually cooperating in this trial, OTF might actually try and kill them and their family. That's how bad this has gone. Okay. So it's talking here about the government wants to keep these documents under seal. It's explaining how it's therefore desirable to protect the individual's privacy because the government believes that public disclosure may endanger the witnesses or their families. It could cause others to attempt to intimidate the witnesses or their families, or otherwise dissuade the witnesses from cooperating with the government. Now, this goes on and it reveals a whole bunch of other stuff that is wrapped up in this case. And look, all right, there's been a few I told you so's already. In the last piece of paperwork, they brought up this attempt on Quando Rondo's life that happened in May 2021. Okay, and I've been saying for years, this is all connected to the Lil Durk situation. This is all connected to King Von, Lil Durk, Quando Rondo, Youngboy, this whole situation. People said it was cap, but now the state are actually introducing it. And I think that when this goes to trial, we're going to see even more evidence that actually ties that situation into the case. I also said very early, I made a video about the many murders of Lil Durk, all of the different cases and murders that have been going on around Lil Durk that his name has been dragged into. And we're going to see later on in this document, they bring up FBG Duck's case and they bring up Muwop, all right, who went down as part of the O Block 6 for the murder of FBG Duck. That is now being included in this paperwork. So, look, I said it, all right. I think all of these things, all of these Chicago murders, all of this sordid stuff that's been going on is going to be brought into this case. It's looking really, really bad. Right, it's looking really, really bad for Dirk. So let me give you some choice snippets from there. So I'll read through a bunch of this paperwork. It's going to be a lot of stuff that you've heard before, but now I will point out where there are some big things that are being reintroduced. It says, this case involves a well-funded and organized attempt to kill one of defendant Dirk Banks' rivals at a busy gas station in Los Angeles. In broad daylight, 3 shooters opened fire, including with a machine gun, missing their intended target, but killing Savia Robinson, who is Lil Pab, Quando's cousin. The government will prove at trial that all 7 co-conspirators were affiliated with the defendant Banks' organization, only the family. 5 were OTF members and 2 were recruited by defendant Wilson, DD, and promised a handsome reward to help kill their target. Now, when you got statements like that, I think it's a long shot that DD's going to get his trial severed, because really, they're saying he was involved, he was recruiting gang members, and ain't no way you're gonna escape from this.
Hey, you know what I think the Feds doing? Y'all want to think I know what the Feds doing? They trying to make this the biggest crackdown in history. Tell me I'm tweaking. This sound like they trying to go. They gonna let them have their fun, We gonna let y'all do. They play chess with they dumb ass. That's what it sounds like. They gonna say we gonna let y'all build each other all the way up, and we gonna come back around and we gonna knock y'all ass the fuck down. Then we gonna put in the history books how we crack down on y'all bitch ass. So whatever. That's what I think. Cause,
To ensure a fair
cause the way
trial
this
and
shit
prevent
going,
improper attempts to
the way this shit going, and the way this shit looking, that's what it sound like. That's what it sound like. That's what it sound like. I think the feds just played with they dumb ass, want them to do all this shit. Cause like, damn, what the rappers think they got freedom of speech for real, this, that, and the third. Man, y'all ass snitching in y'all lyrics and they putting the pieces together. That's all the fuck they did was put the pieces together. Them motherfuckers. Like, come on now. As I'm tweaking or as I'm telling the truth, which one it is?
influence jurors and to otherwise protect the
Cause
judicial
niggas like them, they be like, man, your ass tweaking, you just talking, ha 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 ha. Your ass a goofy, ha 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 ha. And then when the motherfucking tables turn, now they ass looking goofy.
process. The government
saying.
requests that the court order the empanelment of an anonymous jury. All factors in the court. All factors of the court must consider weigh heavily in favor of jury anonymity in this case, and we're going to start to hear about some of the crazy stuff that's been going on behind the scenes in the courthouse. First, the murder in this case was not an isolated act of violence committed by OTF or its
around and be like, oh, I'm sorry. No, get your goof ass on.
members. In recent years, OTF members and associates have committed other brazen murders, assaults, and violent crimes. Second, as this court already emphasized, Lil Durk, the leader of OTF, uses his money, influence, and power to endanger individuals who he perceives as a threat. Defendants' vast resources, coupled with the expansive reach and violent nature of OTF, further justify additional safeguards to keep the jury free from intimidation and harassment. And this is crazy. It says, indeed, defendants' supporters have already threatened government officials to free Durk or face retribution, and the jury must be protected from similar misconduct. And we're going to break it down because there's going to be more information about that. Whether it's Durk's supporters, people that he actually knows from the streets, just wild, rabid Durk and OTF fans, but people have actually been threatening government officials, saying that they need to free Durk or else, and they need to protect the jury from anything like this happening.
Man, who the fuck is y'all? Man, them ain't shit but goofies. Y'all really be riding for these goofy ass niggas like they y'all motherfucking guys. But y'all don't praise the real motherfucking people out here in these streets though. The people that want to see good, do good. Y'all ass fucking retarded. Oh my soul, y'all ass retarded. Y'all ass is weird. Where did this weird ass energy come from? Who knows? God damn. Y'all act like this nigga acting like he Elijah Muhammad. Act like he and his ass a motherfucking false prophet, his goddamn self. Fuck.
And there's a couple other names that are going to get brought up in this thing, man. And, you know, that's no disrespect, but there's a couple names, DJ Academics and DJ Vlad, they're going to be mentioned in this thing. It says,
shit. Even though, damn. They gonna be good, though. They help them niggas incriminate themselves.
Additionally, from its inception, this murder case has garnered an extreme amount of media attention that will increase as trial approaches. This case is therefore the precise circumstance where heightened measures are needed to secure the jury's safety and safeguard its fact-finding mission from improper influence. So it says here the government want to keep confidential information from which jurors' identity can be ascertained secret. Okay, they don't want to compromise the scope of information necessary for the trial, but okay, the government is trying to just hide a bunch of this stuff because essentially it is so dangerous for you to even be a juror on this trial. Like, they really might try and take out the jurors. It says here that essentially it's giving case law here and explaining that it's the court's responsibility to protect jurors from improper influence as well as their safety. Okay, they have to do appropriate security measures to fulfill the responsibility of keeping the jury safe. And they're saying that the court, okay, in the interests of justice, they're going to need an anonymous jury and they need to keep the identity of the jurors completely secret. And so here it begins to actually break down the factors that, you know, have basically influenced the court to want to actually have to go so far with jury protection. And they're saying it's the defendant's involvement with organized crime and the group OTF's capacity to harm jurors, okay? And it basically explains a whole bunch of backstory and exactly why they're not playing around with Dirk. It says, as alleged in the second superseding indictment, defendant Banks is the leader of OTF Only the Family. While OTF is in part a rap group, several of its members and associates have a history of extreme violence. And here's where the FBG Duck case gets brought up. And they're saying that Muwop, he's an associate of OTF, right? It says that includes murder. Okay, members of OTF have a history of extreme violence, including murder. For example, in 2024, 6 members of the O Block Street Gang, including OTF associate Marcus Smart, aka Muwop, were convicted of racketeering offenses that included the murder of Chicago rapper Carlton.
Violence in Chicago. I feel like this ain't doing shit but hyping it up even more.
Weekly, aka FBG Duck. Now it's wild that they're even including that at this point. They're saying federal murder for hire charges are also currently pending against 2 defendants who were allegedly motivated by to kill by OTF-linked payments. Now, I think that's a reference to the Stephon Mack case. They're basically saying we got federal murder for hire charges pending against 2 defendants who were allegedly motivated to kill OTF-linked payments. I honestly would not be surprised if they upgraded that and they put Lil Durk in that. Because if they can prove it and they're going to take him down for this, they're going to put everything on it. It says these murders and the other violent crimes committed by the defendants and other prominent OTF members show the compelling need for an anonymous jury in this case due to the strong link between OTF and organized violence. And here it talks about just how much influence Durk has over these OTF shooters. It says, just like the head of a typical street gang, defendant Durk exerts considerable influence over his associates while attempting to insulate himself from their street-level criminality. A seized audio message between 2 OTF associates demonstrates this hierarchy. In this message, a prominent OTF associate explains that when people call Durk for money, he gives out 500 to 600,000 to the streets. That's a lot of money, including funding his conspirators, Sliders.
Oh, so let me find out 2 niggas was getting money, but they ain't want to pay me for a motherfucking music video, though.
Which they're saying is slang for stolen cars used to commit crimes. I thought that was strikers. I thought Sliders was the guys that hop in the strikers and commit the crimes. But hey, who knows, man? Maybe the feds need me to come on board. But anyway, it says the associate describes how Durk controls and influences their operations. That Durk wants to know who's in charge of what first, and that's how he wants stuff done. He wants it done right. He wants people to get sliders and stuff like that for sure, but he wants people to know what's going on so it can be real structured. So it can be a real structured situation. Blood, not no more little boy stuff. Here's the thing. You've got to be careful. People aren't realizing what this actually means. Okay? This is a voice message, okay, an audio clip that they've seized between 2 OTF associates. If they've got this recorded voice message, they are going to have a whole bunch of other stuff.
You know what? I think it was a powerful, strong thing for me to step away from drill music when I did.
So they've got people on the phone sending voice messages saying outright that Durk wants to know who's in charge of what. That's how he wants stuff done. He's the one who wants things done. He's the one controlling things that are going on. That's what they're gleaning from these voice messages. So for anybody saying, Durk innocent, they ain't got no, what evidence have they even got on him? Bro, they've got these voice notes where they're saying Durk is in charge and he wants things done a certain way. He wants people to do things. He wants people to know what's going on. He wants to structure the situation. It's not no more little boy stuff. He's the one in charge of it. So you're saying, what evidence have they got? That's just a tiny snippet of what they've got. This is so bad for Durk. You got to understand how bad this is, right? People trying to do mental gymnastics and say, they ain't even got anything on him. Bro, they've got so much, and that's just a tiny little snippet teaser.
Hey, I feel like everybody cracking down on goofies. These niggas over here having mental gymnastics and felling.
Okay, that's an intro. They got a whole album. They got a whole catalog, right? He further details how defendant Banks' money comes with a price. Says that this stuff is going to get done right, where people are going to get blamed for their own F-ups. They're on calls talking about Durk wants these things done right. He's in charge. We're going to make sure that people don't screw up. It has to be done right. It can't be no little boy stuff. We need to commit murders with efficiency. He is cooked. He is overly cooked. It says that structure explains why Dirk warned an OTF associate as the associate purchased flights for the conspirators to travel to Southern California to commit murder at issue in this case. Don't book no flights under no names involved with me. Now, all of the Dirk stands were out in full force when that little snippet was released. People saying, oh, just him saying don't book no flights with no names involved with me. Like, oh, he ain't talking about murder. He ain't talking about do it. He just saying, oh, you guys goofy. Like, oh, you be spending all my money on the card. Cap. That combined with the previous message, he wants things done right. Ain't no more little boy stuff. He tells them, don't book no flights under no names involved with me. Flights to California. It's over with. It's a wrap. And I'm sorry. I'm not hating. But those two things together on their own, that's just a couple skits, a couple snippets. They're going to have albums on. Okay, people, this Lil Durk situation just got a whole lot worse. There's new. Right, and then they give the Mexican mafia example again. They talk about code of silence and essentially membership of the gang, basically means that you have to obey by the code of silence. They hate rats. And here's crazy, you got to read between the lines. They bring up a case law, United States versus Kraut, where one of the defendants group's tenets was to murder or attempt to murder anybody suspected of informing the authorities. Now look at this. This is crazy. This says, to start, one of Banks's trusted OTF associates has already threatened a suspected government witness. Don't sleep on that, right? There's a lot of little statements in this paperwork that might go over your head if you really don't pay attention.
I think this shit
do not.
Dirk, I ain't gonna lie, folks. Ain't no need for us to keep watching this. We finna react to BDG shit. Cause Dirk is. Oh, they got the audio message.
Lil Durk's legal team just dropped a bombshell. His lawyers filed another motion to dismiss the indictment, arguing it's so vague they don't even know what Durk supposedly told his OTF associates, or how he allegedly ordered anyone to be killed. They say prosecutors haven't given them any evidence of the alleged coded language Durk supposedly used, or proof of any money he paid to OTF.
Hey, why did Pooh Shiesty get why the fuck Pooh Shiesty got locked up again?
OTF associates to carry out violence. Was it cash, a wire, a check? Nobody knows. In August, Durk was allegedly
Like when Honey accused Pooh Shiesty of snitching. Y'all think Pooh Shiesty snitched? What the fuck happened to my green screen?
Big Bank Hank. Whack looking crazy because the lawyer's shooting down every point he's trying to make.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about Pooh Shiesty, right? He was just released from prison the other day. Back in October of 2020, he was involved in a series of incidents in Florida that actually led to him being incarcerated. This included a gas station shooting, a robbery involving a drug deal, and an assault at a strip club, right? In January of 2022, he pleaded guilty to one federal conspiracy charge related to possessing firearms in furtherance of violent and drug trafficking crimes. This plea resulted in the dismissal of 3 other charges, including a Hobbs Act robbery charge, which could have led to a life sentence. Now, Pooh Shiesty was sentenced to 63 months, so 5 years and 3 months in federal prison. He served approximately 3 years of that before being released in early October 2025, right, just a couple of days ago. His early release was due to a combination of time time served and good behavior. And as far as the general public is concerned, they seen it as Pooh Shiesty stood on all 10. He did his time. He got to come home. Right. Well, today we've got this rumor, this speculation that Pooh Shiesty somehow cooperated in his case coming back to light. And of course, this is thanks to Whack 100. Right. I don't know if you guys remember, but back about 3-4 years ago when all this first went down, Whack 100 had claimed this exact same thing. He was like, oh, Pooh Shiesty, I got paperwork on him. Just like Whack says about anybody.
He was locked up for shooting at a hotel, at a strip club. And he just not getting out of jail. How long he supposed to do? So he supposed to only did like 5 years? Why you get praised for being a goofy? Like what the fuck is that shit, my nigga? Like, what is that? Why do people get praised for being a goofy?
Right? It's getting to the point with Whack 100 where if you're a human breathing air, Whack 100 probably has paperwork on you. If Jesus was resurrected and walked the earth again, Whack 100 would swear to God he has paperwork on Jesus. But I see this topic is making more headlines. People are starting to talk about it again because Whack 100 went over on Academics live stream, and basically now that Pooh Shiesty is released, he reapproached the situation. All right, so before we talk about it, I just want to play y'all the clip.
We got to get the official certification. I announced it on the gram. We have Pooh Shiesty who's back home, and he's the only rapper of recent time who came home, never snitched. Is that true or not? The Exposers, I heard they did a whole thing on it. We need to know what's the deal.
Why is that such a big thing? So a nigga that do some fuck shit and he don't snitch, he get praised for it? Is it me? Or is
Well, here goes the thing. You know, I had his attorney 11 months ago on my channel.
Really?
Yeah, I sent you the link. You got the link. The disposals was we had his attorney, but he made some points. We made some points, but the point that he had to clear up, he was supposed to send the paperwork, and he gave me his word he was gonna send it, and he never sent it. Now I will tell you this. I looked at my phone today, and the Exposer's been working overtime, and they got all kind of new paperwork.
Wait, what?
And I ain't ready. But the way they talking crazy on this text blast, hold on, I'm gonna send it to you so you see it. I ain't ready. They been working.
Wait.
You think I'm fucking around? Hold on, what? You think I'm fucking around? Bro, I haven't, listen, well, you're gonna see, they let me know, hey, we got a motherfucking problem. And they serious, and I'm gonna be, look at your text, right? So I gotta go in tomorrow and see. Look,
Yo, Whack. Yo, y'all got niggas circling shit on paper?
bro, this is the real motherfucking operation, bro. Nigga, I got 51 spies. Then you got the Exposers. We got paralegals. We got attorneys. We got motherfucking PI. We got all. Bro, you looking at? Am I capping? Look, I haven't even had a chance to respond but once. You see they at me. Look, you reading it. They got the PDFs. I don't even want to open the PDFs.
Yo, Whack.
They done found everybody proffers.
Whack. Please, just delete this message thread, man.
Bro,
Pooh Shiesty
whoever victim 1 and 2 is, listen, bro.
DJ Academics be so I do not like this nigga, bro. He's so goofy. Like, he be protecting these goofy ass niggas.
Look.
And the only reason why he won't do to stop talking about the shit is because he benefit all these goofy ass niggas.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? I haven't even had a chance to address it, but I will tell you this. that when we had his attorney on, didn't I send you the link?
Okay, so as you can hear, WAC 100 is heavily implying that he has some type of paperwork on Pooh Shiesty, right? It's crazy that this is making its way around the news cycle right now, because like I said, this actually happened 3 years ago. WAC 100 went through this exact same process. And it all basically comes from an excerpt from the paperwork where everybody involved took plea deals. WAC 100 is basically like, there's a lot of names in his plea deal. He admitted to a lot in that plea deal, so he snitched. And the excerpt said, as part of the plea, Williams Jr., that's Pooh Shiesty, admitted to participating in the conspiracy on the following 3 occasions. First, on July 7, 2020 in Memphis, Pooh Shiesty was inside a car when an occupant of the car discharged a firearm at a gas station. Second, on October 9th in Bay Harbor Islands, Florida, Pooh Shiesty and his co-conspirators arrived at a meeting to acquire marijuana, codeine, and sneakers. During the meeting, members of Williams' group brandished firearms and assaulted 2 victims. Following the assault, the group departed the scene with the victims' marijuana, codeine, and sneakers. And then third, on May 30th, 2021, Pooh Shiesty assaulted a victim with a firearm at a Miami strip club. Okay, so the part that basically WAC 100 has been claiming says Pooh Shiesty snitches, where it said he admitted to participating in these 3 separate crimes. Except the problem is Pooh Shiesty didn't like just admit to it and give a proffer out and say, oh, I didn't do it. Them dudes are the ones who did it. Everybody here admitted that this is what happened. Everybody that was involved in the case, they all took the exact same plea deal, right? And back 3 years ago, when this all first broke into the news, Pooh Shiesty actually responded to WAC 100.
Y'all be letting that fat, bald-headed, irrelevant ass nigga always voice his opinion on shit and shit, man. That man ain't shit about John Gangster, cuz. My nigga ain't snitched on no nigga, never been break the fold. Why you think my nigga ain't got no break? Why you think he ain't bounced back out like the rest of these rappers? Fuck you to my nigga. Taking that shit to the chin. You cooperate with rats, nigga. You deal with rats. Come on, man. What are you even speaking on gangster shit?
Not only did Pooh Shiesty respond to this back the first time WAC 100 alleged this, but Pooh Shiesty's attorney actually had spoke on this as well. His attorney posted this right here up that says, this is 100% fake news. WAC 100. There is no paperwork that will say Pooh Shiesty said a word about anything on anything. In fact, none of the 3 charged gave proffers on anything about anything having to do with other people. This is just a straight mistruth. They all took pleas to the same crime and 1 count of a possession of a weapon during a drug crime. None of them gave a proffer about anything. It was a straight plea deal, with all of them having the other 3 life felony counts dismissed. But why bother with facts? Just throw something out for clicks. This isn't the only time that Pooh Shiesty's attorney spoke on this. Like WAC 100 said, he did have a conversation with Pooh Shiesty's attorney on live, where his attorney tried his hardest to clear this up with WAC 100, right? But because WAC 100 is who he is, he could never be defeated. He'll argue until the air runs dry in his lungs. If he has to, he will spend a solid 12-hour work shift on Clubhouse arguing with somebody until they give up and he can claim he won the argument, right? But here is how that conversation kind of went. Now, this was a 2-hour conversation, so this is just a small part of it, but this is essentially how that conversation went.
This is one of those situations that's a little touchy to me because I know him, I know his family, I know the label we signed to, but I also understand the streets and I understand these YouTubers and the narratives and what they're reading. To my understanding, there's a statement in this document that says, in this case, there was a very strong
He got released 3 months early. And I don't even play with that dumbass side of the. That just irritates me.
I think he just pulled a muscle in that area.
What the fuck, funny Mike?
Super muscle. Emergency room.
You think that air cleaning now?
We're in the hospital?
Wow.
The air? Yeah, the man told you he pulled something. I think he went in there and just breathed some air and fuck. Roonick is dumb as hell.
I've been thinking about other shit. Microbes.
Man, the man landed wrong. You talking about breathing on the air in the warehouse.
You never know.
The doctor come in there, bitch. Yeah, you must have breathed in something.
Bro, what the fuck?
You going talking about he might be pregnant?
No, at that time I thought he just. At that I was. Bro, I was. I thought it was just a quick little until he walked outside. Come on now, you know we jokes. I seen somebody die out here, like right there. No, cause you know how they pull up and they have you rolled up. It had a lady on top of, you know, the hospital bed. Hey, you talk to the chat. I'm gonna go make sure they'll check in. It had a lady, the hospital lady, on top of the bed, pushing right here.
Damn.
Like as they rolling in on some real movie shit.
That's
I got
crazy.
you. I'm gonna get a,
Y'all pray for Jay. Real talk, bro. We gotta get him right, man. All jokes aside, bro. Shake back, man. Yeah, for real. You gonna be straight though, bitch.
Just for muscles, don't. This bitch too hurting too bad though.
I know, bitch. It might be something else.
That's why I said,
You just gotta check that shit out.
I don't like the doctor.
I know that shit annoying, but fuck it. You gotta just knock that shit out, get it over with. They gonna tell you what's wrong. They finna get your wheelchair though. You might need help getting out that bitch. KC gonna have to pick you up.
Nah, when they bring that check to the door, he gonna be good.
Yeah, bro. I hope it ain't nothing serious for real though.
What's going on?
What did it say? Safe baby, what?
Safe baby site.
For what?
I don't know.
Yeah, Jay, you gonna be straight, bro. Damn, bro. You just jumped and your shit had hurt, huh?
What? Hey, Jay, let me out.
You think your shit was gonna hurt regardless, though? Like, you think you was already... You wasn't hurting at all?
I pulled that bit earlier, but I think I really just. I don't know
Fuck,
what I did.
you probably
I don't
hit
know
some
what
shit.
I did.
Damn, bro.
Oh, wait.
They finna come and get you now. Damn, bitch.
Son.
It's alright, bro. There they go. They ain't got no rolling chair?
She going to get the wheelchair, so we waiting on them.
Shit, you might as well
Fix this. Let me fix it.
yeah, pull it back. Is that the furthest it go?
Huh?
You could lean it back.
Yeah, I can lean it back.
Alright. Fuck it.
There you go, right here. Come on now.
Alright.
Man, this shit hurt, boy.
Which side? This side, right?
This is like when I step on it, bit. That's
Don't step on it. Just step on it.
Or pick him up.
We don't know.
See if he could pick him up or something.
What the fuck wrong with?
Just assist.
I'm gonna lean on my lean on me.
Damn.
You talk to mom? How far are you?
Y'all got him?
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
Just talk to them.
Alright.
Make sure Jay's
Real talk. Y'all pray for Jay, bro. I'm gonna get up here then. Shit. Let me get up here.
ain't got shot. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him.
Damn, that shit happened fast. That shit happened so fucking fast, bro.
Senpai, you ever pulled a muscle?
Nothing that bad.
That shit happened fast, Chad. I ain't gonna lie. They finna get him right though. You think he pulled more than a muscle, huh?
I pulled my ab muscle, but it went in.
I pulled some earlier.
Say dick, they're gay.
They'll take a real dick.
Not even now.
Start now, Chad. Pay attention.
I'm trying to see what had happened.
What are you doing?
This area
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Vicky with the 50!
Vicky!
Hey, hold on. Let me refresh. Let me restart real quick. Join back. This shit.